Dr. Seuss, hooray for Diffin-Doofer Day. I've always lived in Dinkerville. My friends all live here too. We go to Diffin-Doofer School. We're happy that we do. Our school is at the corner of Dinkzuber and Dinkzot. It looks like any other school, but we suspect it's not. I think we're learning lots of things not taught at other schools. Our teachers are remarkable. They make up their own rules. Miss Bobble teaches listening, Miss Wobble teaches smelling, Miss Fribble teaches laughing, and Miss Quibble teaches yelling. Miss Twinning teaches tying knots in handkerchiefs and noodles, and how to tell chrysanthemums from miniature poodles. Miss Vining teaches all the ways a pigeon may be peppered, and how to put a saddle on a lizard or a leopard. But my teacher, Miss Bonkers, she's as bouncy as a flea. I'm not certain what she teaches, but I'm glad she teaches me. Look, look, she chirps, I'll show you how to tell a cactus from a cow, and then I shall instruct you why a hippo cannot hope to fly. She even teaches frogs to dance and pigs to put on underpants. One day she taught a duck to sing. Miss Bonkers teaches everything. Of all the teachers in our school, I like Miss Bonkers best. Our teachers are all different, but she's differenter than the rest. We also have a principal. His name is Mr. Lowe. He is the very saddest man that any of us know. He mumbles, "Are they learning?" This and that and such and such. His face is wrinkled as a prune from worrying so much. He breaks a lot of pencil points from pushing down too hard, and many dogs start barking as he mopes around the yard. I think he wears false eyebrows. In fact, we're sure it's so. We've heard he takes them off at night. I guess we'll never know. But we know he likes Miss Bonkers. He treats her like a queen. He's always there to watch her when she's on the trampoline. There are many other people who make Diffin-Doofer run. They are utterly amazing. I love every single one. Our nurse, Miss Claude, knows what to do when we've got the sniffles or the flu. One day I had a splinter, so she bandaged me from head to toe. Miss Plunger, our custodian, had fashioned a machine, a super-zuper flooper-doo. It keeps the whole school clean. Our music teacher, Miss Fox, makes bagpipes out of socks, straws, and socks. Our art teacher, Mr. Bees, hangs painting pictures by his knees. In science class with Mr. Katz, we learn to build robotic rats. In gym, we watch as Mr. Bear hoists elephants up into the air. Miss Loon is our librarian. She hides behind the shelves and often cries out louder when we're reading to ourselves. We have 3 cooks named Mick Munch, who merrily prepare our lunch. They make hot dogs, beans, and fries, plus things we do not recognize. And as they cook, they sing their song, not too short and not too long. Roast and toast and slice and dice. Cooking lunch is oh so nice. We were eating their concoctions, telling jokes and making noise, when Mr. Lowe approached and howled, "Attention, girls and boys!" He began to fuss and fidget, scratch and mutter, sneeze and cough. He shook his head so hard we thought his eyebrows would come off. He wrung his hands and cleared his throat and shed a single tear, then sobbed, "I've got something to announce, and that's why I'm here. All the schools for miles and miles around must take a special test to see who's learning such and such, to see which school's the best. If our small school does not do well, then it would be torn down, and you will have to go to a school in dreary Flobbertown." "Not Flobbertown!" we shouted, and we shuddered at the name, for everyone in Flobbertown does everything the same. It's miserable in Flobbertown. They dress in one style. They sing one song. They never dance. They march in single file. They do not have a playground. They do not have a park. Their lunches have no taste at all. Their dogs are scared to bark. Miss Bonkers rose. "Don't fret," she said. "You've learned the things you need to pass this test and many more. I'm certain you'll succeed. We've taught you that the earth is round and that red and white make pink. And something else that matters more. We've taught you how to think." "I hope you're right," sighed Mr. Lowe. He shed another tear. "The test is in 10 minutes, and you're taking it right here." We sat in shock and disbelief. "Oh no," we moaned, "oh no!" We were even more unhappy than unhappy Mr. Lowe. But then the test was handed down. "Yahoo!" we yelled, "Yahoo!" For it was filled with all the things that we all knew and we knew. There were questions about noodles, about poodles, frogs, and yelling, about listening and laughing, and chrysanthemums and smelling. There were questions about other things we'd never seen or heard. And yet somehow we answered them, enjoying every word. 1 week later, after recess, Mr. Lowe meandered in. We'd never seen him smile before, but now he wore a grin. He soon began to giggle, then his giggle grew by half. Then it really happened. Mr. Lowe began to laugh. "You saved our school! You saved our school!" he jubilantly roared. "We got the highest score!" He wrote it on the board. Miss Bonkers did some cartwheels until her face turned cherry red. She bounded up to Mr. Lowe and kissed him on the head. "Hooray, hooray!" she shouted. "I'm so proud I cannot speak." So she did another cartwheel and pecked him on the cheek. "Ahem, ahem," coughed Mr. Lowe. "You deserve a bow. I thus declare a holiday. It starts exactly now. Because you've done so splendidly in every sort of way, this day forever shall be known as Different Doofer Day. And furthermore, I promise I will never wear a frown. And for now, I know we'll never go to dreary Flobbertown." And then we had a celebration. There was pizza, milk, and cake. And everybody, like everyone, I ate too much and I got a bellyache. We laughed and whooped and hollered the entire school day long. Then we sang triumphantly the Diffin Doofer song. "We love you, Diffin Doofer School, we definitely do. There is surely no other school that's anything like you. You're gribbleless, you're grobbleless. Each day we love you more. You are the school we treasure and unceasingly adore. Oh, finest school in Dinkerville, you the only one as well. We love you, Diffin Doofer School, much more than we can tell. You are so Diffin Dooferous, it just gives us joy to say, 3 cheers for Diffin Doofer School! Hooray, hooray, hooray!"